TED Talk. What if you could sing in your favorite musician's voice? Slow version. Hi, my name is Harley and I'm an artist. That was my voice, but I didn't sing like that clip. I trained AI on my own voice and she can sing anything in multiple languages. Her name is Harley Plus. And you just heard of her from Ella Candela Sibilla, which is a traditional song arranged by Maria Orleans in Candela. Not a language that I speak, and not a vocal tradition that I train instead. Those melodic runs are really difficult to hit. To show you Harley Plus's four range, I also play an example in German. This is Mag the Mag by Brist. Of course, Harley Plus can. Thank you. Of course, Harley Plus can also perform my own music, so here's excerpts from my own song, Frontier. Harley Plus uses a process called timbre transfer. Whether timbre or sound quality of one sound may be the map onto the performance of another. Timbre transfer is done by creating a machine learning model of a sound, and in this case my voice. So I recorded a wide range of phrases in my entire vocal range. To be clear, this version of Harley Plus is reading notes from a score. So I also play a new example of her singing in Spanish, Besmes Mucho by the Velasco. Thank you. I can't speak Spanish, by the way, so. Teaching in AI the sonic property of one sound in order to generate an entirely new sound is what I like to call spawning. Spawning is what allows Harley Plus to create this wide range of vocals that I didn't sing from a set of recorded phrases that I did sing. I like to think of Spanish as a kind of 21st century corollary to the musical tradition of sampling, which had a really big impact on both music and intellectual property. But I think spawning is far more exciting and potentially really weird. So for example, with sampling, usually you copy and remix a recording by someone else to create something new. But with spawning, you could perform and someone else based on trained information about them. And as an artist, this is making me rethink my own past work, as not only my archive, but potentially also I, myself, could become a reanimate with AI. This also opens a question of how we deal with the collective human archive, if we can reanimate all media. It opens really big ethical and intellectual property questions that require entirely new conceptual and legal frameworks. One way I would like to think about intellectual property I call identity play. So rather than limiting the use of my voice, I'm creating instruments to allow as many people as possible to create music with me and even as me. That's what I made version of Harley Plus freely available for anyone to use online. If I can allow people to play with my IP, my digital identity, my intellectual property, what might become of it? Could someone else go on to work as me with my permission? Could I be in 1,000 different bands in multiple languages, and what if it sounds like? To be clear, musicians have been taught to be really protective over our IP, and that's for really good reason. But I'm trying to think of ways to make this new capability mutually beneficial. So to allow people to use my voice, but still maintain the ability to approve certain directive words. So I invite you to consider, if given the opportunity, who would you like to perform through? And can you imagine someone else performing you? With that in mind, I'd like to invite the incredible musician forward to the stage. So today Ford will be performing his own song, Murky. And with one microphone you will hear first beautiful natural voice. One more original speed. Hi, my name's Holly and I'm an artist. That was my voice, but I sing like the clap. I train and I own my own voice and I can sing anything in my multiple languages. Her name is Holly Plus. I just heard from Alcas Blessesbille, which is traditional song arranged by Maria Arnold in Cadillac. Not only language that I speak, and not a focused traditional out of a trained in. Those melisma runs are really difficult to hit,